1% better every single day. That's the commitment I've made to myself, and you should make to yourself as well, to become 1% better every day, meaning learn something new every day, no matter how small or how big it is. Always look to improve. But anyway, welcome to a new video and welcome to the channel. First and foremost, I'm just on my morning stroll, getting some exercise in for the day. It's a gorgeous day here in Kent. 31 degrees we're expecting today, so it's going to be a hot day. So all the reason why I've got my cap on and my shades, to keep myself or my head protected from getting burnt. But hey ho, that's the summer in the UK for you. Unpredictable. I wasn't going to record a video, but I feel like it's a good time to update you all on life after trucking. And also this topic is mainly aimed at mental health, because I think it's a really important topic within the industry and just life in general. So obviously, thank you firstly to everybody that's commented and shown me some absolutely wonderful support since I've decided to quit my job and take a break, at the very least, from trucking. I recorded my last video, which I'll leave up here for you, up here somewhere, or I'll link below the video so you can actually have a watch if you haven't seen that video. If you're not aware, I made a bold move to quit my job and trucking in general. But on a previous video I did state that I'm taking some time out to clear my head, clear my thoughts, and work out exactly what I'm going to do moving forward, whether I'm going to leave trucking, stay in trucking, etc., what the channel is going to entail, what is the future for the channel, because I've had lots of comments, lots of direct personal messages from yourselves, asking me lots of questions. I mean, I've counted about 160 messages to me, roughly. I think there's more than that, in fact, but that's just the ones that I've managed to catch up on. So thank you so much, and if I haven't got in touch or replied to you, I do apologise. I will make time to get back to you. But yeah, I've had some absolutely wonderful support on my break since my last video, and I really am grateful. So thank you so much, guys, and I really do appreciate you hanging around, because after I quit my job, there is that tendency of people just to leave the channel because that's all they want to see, which is fair enough. But I can see that a lot of you guys enjoy the channel regardless, so thank you. So where does that leave me? Where am I at the moment? Well, right, we're on a daily walk, getting our exercise in. I've been off work for about, what, 2 weeks now? It'll be 2 weeks tomorrow, in fact, 14 days. What is my situation at the moment? I'm still not working. I've currently taken a break, as you're aware of, and really had time to gather my thoughts. Now, one thing I'm going to say now and clear up, because there's a few things I've got to clear up, is I'm not looking to, I've decided that I am not going to leave trucking. I've decided to stay in the industry. I have had a few, and I mean a few, offers put on the table for me from some really, really nice people. I've had a few companies that have been in touch, and it's been quite overwhelming for me, really. So what I'm trying to say is, since my last video, not just the support, but I've had offers on the table from companies that would like me to jump on board with them, that really value their drivers and care about you know, the well-being of the driver as well. And I must say, I've had a few chats and stuff, and I'm not too sure what I'm doing just yet, but it's been really nice that people have reached out to me and offered me work and stuff like that. And I've, you know, I have been in to see a few companies as well, and they said to me, there's no rush to make a decision. If you're interested, let us know. So thank you to those who have been in touch. I really am grateful. Secondly, you know, I've had a bit of time out to gather my thoughts, and you know, I do enjoy what I do. That's one thing for sure, but I think my previous job, I think, sucked out my energy and what have you with it. I won't go into huge detail, but that's basically where I was with my previous situation, as you're aware. But today's video, moving on from work side of things, I will keep you posted on this. With regards to the topic today, it is really about the well-being of you, the well-being of that individual working for a company or whatever. There's one thing I've learned life after trucking at the moment, especially being a tramper, is there is most certainly another door on the other side. There's always light at the end of the tunnel, whether you're going through a tough spell in your life, within your work, within your home life, your friendships, whatever it may be. One thing I've learned very quickly and having some time off is that it's so important you put yourself first. And I'll give you an example, and the reason why I say this is because I've had so much, I mean, look at the comments on the previous video where we've got people who are thinking about leaving their work because they saw that video, or it's made them wake up to the reality of life and their own personal lives and what they're missing out on maybe, and valuing your time. Because I think a lot of us, when it comes to this line of work, it's very easy to fall into a trap of not valuing your time and valuing yourself, your health, your well-being, your family life, etc. And since I've taken time out, I can't explain how my life has changed. It has changed on a whole different level for me. I've lost weight. Not sure if you can tell. I've grown a beard a bit more, because I quite like having a beard until I get bored with it. But on a serious note, I've been looking after myself, going to the gym, exercising, taking my daughter swimming, spending time with my wife, which is really important for your relationships, and the list goes on, you know. It just goes on. And the lifestyle I am now creating is so different to what I've been doing for the past 2.5 years or so in terms of work. I think going this way might be a bad idea, Bill. Let's go back. And I think what I'm trying to say is the positives from making a bold decision to leave has really risen with me, and it really has risen with a lot of other people as well. Now, that's not to encourage you to leave your job tomorrow and to walk away from your company, because if you enjoy what you do, who am I to say any different? But this is my journey and I'm sharing it with you, and my experience could be different to one another's, so that's what I'm trying to say. But I've lost weight, I'm exercising, I spend time with my family. My lifestyle has changed tremendously since I've taken time out, in a real positive way. And that is priceless. It really is. Absolutely priceless. And the benefits I've had mentally by taking time out from the line of work has enabled me to sit back and open my eyes to the reality of life and how important it is to look after your mental health and your well-being. When I recorded my last video, I wasn't in a very good place, and by just taking that short 2-week break from when I recorded last has really opened my eyes to life in general and how much it's important you value your time and value your children, value your wife, your partner, and just value yourself, because life is too short and time flies. One thing I established of being a tramper on the road is time flies. The day goes so quick. You wake up the next day, you might have a cup of coffee, breakfast, whatever you do, a quick wash, brush your teeth, you're on the road within 20 minutes, got to be at a job for 6 AM, 7 AM in the morning, you know, then it's next, right next, then next. It's just constant. Your brain don't get a rest. And you know, the lifestyle was just too much in the end for me. And I know 100% after speaking to quite a few of you guys, it's getting too much for you as well, especially with the, you know, the personal messages that I've been receiving and the support and people opening up to the way they feel about their job and, you know, their line of work. And all I'd say is, you can't replace your brain, you can't replace your mental health and your well-being. And if you're out there, you know, scrapping along, trying to squeeze your life in at weekends to be a dad or be a mum or be a partner, you know, it's tough. Trying to do the housework, trying to do the gardening, trying to do the maintenance on your home, trying to keep the, you know, your wife happy, trying to keep your children happy, trying to squeeze all this in at the weekend, trying to do activities with your children at weekends, trying to do things for yourself, most importantly. Time to you, for, you know, you time, me time. It's really impossible with that lifestyle. You come back into work early hours on a Monday morning, you do it all again. You look back and go, oh, I'll do it next week, I'll do that next week, I couldn't do it this weekend. That eventually does get on top of people, because you're cramming life in. Your next thing you know, you're back at work and you think, I haven't even recovered, I haven't even rested. Eventually mental health and all that takes over, it really does. Now, a lot of people don't believe in mental health. A lot of people will say, you know, you need to man up, get on with it. Why should you man up and get on with it? You know, I'll put some comments on the screen now that I've had from a few individuals who watch the channel on a regular basis, and you know, I do take the rough with the smooth, and I appreciate the comments, and everyone's got their views and opinions, and I totally respect that. Some have said, oh, a few weeks ago he was talking about driver shortage and how we need more drivers, now he's quit. Let's just clear a few things up. Life changes overnight sometimes, especially in transport. The way you feel about your job or industry can change overnight as well. And you know, the point of this video is to say to you, if you're struggling mentally on the road, whether it's a day job, night job, especially a tramper's role, please take time out. If you're watching this video, take time out. Don't listen to people. Do what's right for you. Now, we've all got bills to pay and livings to make. I have bills to pay. I have a living to make. You know, but at the end of the day, it's really important you look after yourself, because what use are you being, let's say it, what use are you dead to your family if your well-being's at risk at the moment? So you're no use to anybody. And the one big thing that I have established within myself and taking time off with my mental health is valuing myself, valuing my time. That's the big one. Valuing my time is huge. And I just think in transport it's very hard to value your time. Now, I could be proven wrong. Like I said, I've had a few opportunities in front of me, which is I'm very grateful of. I've met a few really nice individuals. I'm talking company owners. I have spoken to a couple of transport managers, very open to me about the line of work, very open to me about, you know, how important and how much they value the drivers. And I guess all transport companies could say that until you work for them, can't they? But we're yet to see. But I'm still waiting to be proven wrong that drivers are valued and are very important to the company. I don't personally feel like previously that I've been valued very much in my previous job, and my company could watch this video and disagree with that. That's your view, I've got my views, but I didn't feel like I was valued at all. I just felt like a bum on a seat, a number, and that is transport in a nutshell in general. So I'm still waiting for my head to be turned to make me think differently about being a HGV driver and feeling valued and important with the role that I do, and you should too. So whether you're a lorry driver, whether you're not a lorry driver, this video is aimed at those who are struggling with mental health or struggling with their own emotions and well-being. You know, if you've got children, and this is a biggie for me, I've been taking my daughter swimming, been swimming with her, I've been spending quality time with her, and if you've been on my Facebook, you'll see I took a picture the other day, I think it's Tuesday evening. I took her swimming lessons on my own, and she was doing backstroke, and she did a half a length of a backstroke all by herself, no floats or anything. That was a proud moment for me to witness. That gives me joy, that gives me pride, seeing my daughter achieve these little things that on a Tuesday night I would normally be laying on my bed having dinner out of a microwave and missing out on this. Them small things in life you can't pay for. Them small moments in life you cherish, is what I'm trying to say. You cherish. So if you do have children and you want to be home more and you're stuck on the road all the time, I do truly think you need to reconsider. I'm talking from personal experience here. And like I said, I've had to record this video today because I've taken 2 weeks off so far. I may take longer off, I'm not sure yet. But after the messages that I've received regarding how you're feeling, I had to get this out and maybe encourage you to take that step. Because mental health within lorry drivers, whether you've been doing it for 6 months, 6 years, or 20-30 years, 40 years, and I've got people that follow these videos who have been driving for 30-40 years, take my hat off to you. How you've managed to keep it going, no idea. But I truly believe deep down everyone has something going on, and the sooner you tackle that, the sooner you face it, the sooner you can be happier in your life. I really do truly believe that. But it's very quiet here today. Look at this. Not one person's out. Not one person. It's amazing. This has been my regular walk, and you know, I can actually normally go all the way through and around, and it brings me back down. But the fields have started getting longer, and it's been a bit more tricky to actually go through the fields, so I've had to I go straight up and straight back down, but I can go around. It just takes a lot longer. I've got things to do at home today. You know. So another thing I want to mention as well, which I think really does improve your mental health, is exercise, walking, nature. Going out into the nature and going for a walk really resonates with me, and it resonates with a lot of people. And just listening to silence. It's good for the mind, it really is. Rather than being on the road 24/7 Monday to Friday listening to roadworks or traffic, or, you know, do you know what I mean? You'll know what I mean if you're a driver. Even if you drive a car, you know what I mean, and you're not a driver. But yeah, it's something that needs to be rectified within the industry, mental health. I didn't really realise the extent of how I felt until I quitted my job, until I faced how I felt, until I got talking. I really didn't, guys. And whether it's a man thing, I don't know. Maybe it's you know, maybe it's a pride thing with a majority of us, especially within men. It is a pride thing a lot of the time. We don't like to face our responsibilities. We don't like to share our feelings. We don't like to share the way we feel, because we see that as a weakness, maybe a sign of weakness. And I do think through the years it has improved massively, men speaking up. But if you're not careful when it comes to mental health, especially in this line of work, sometimes, you know, you just don't know where you could end up, and you just got to be careful. So my message to you today, if you're someone that is struggling, please take time out for yourself. Take a step back from what you're doing and look after yourself and value your time, because time is something you can never buy back, no matter how much money you're making. There's a good old saying that I do believe in, and that is actually a fact of life, and that is, when you're in good health, you have a million problems on your mind. But when you're in bad health, when you have an illness, you only have one problem all of a sudden. So it's really important. Morning.
Morning, mate.
So not sure if you can hear me still. He's cutting his grass. It's going to take him a while. I'm glad my garden's not like that. Jeez, it'll take me about a week to sort out. So yeah, I hope this video's it's been a good little catch up with yourselves, and you know, I can't say thank you enough to all of you guys for your support, even those who don't agree with what's happened and who are very sort of negative towards what I do on the channel and that. Thanks for your support, I really do mean it, and I'll take the good, the bad, the ugly. I take the rough and the smooth, because I accept it. When you have a channel, you accept it. But moving forward, the channel will continue. That's what I want to say as well. The channel will continue. It will go to leaps and bounds. We will talk about other topics, and in terms of what I'm going to do with the channel completely, I'm not sure, but the channel will continue to move forward. Okay? So stay tuned. We've got, you know, I will update you in good time what I'm doing moving forward. I am going to continue driving. I'm going to value my time more, whatever decision I decide to make. I'm going to learn and become 1% better every day from this day forward, and I've been doing it for the past week and a half already. So I hope this video has helped you make a decision about what you need to do, what you want to do maybe. Like I said, this video isn't to discourage anyone to get their HGV license, because I'd certainly encourage it. But make sure you make the right decision for you and your family. And that's a massive, massive thing for me now, is making sure it fits in with my life, because I do value it. I value the time that I now have. So with that, thank you for watching, guys. Thank you for your support. If you haven't subscribed yet, give us a subscribe. Your support is much appreciated. I'll see you on the next one soon, and hopefully, you never know, we might be behind the wheel or not. Let's wait and see. Look after yourselves, your loved ones, be safe on the roads. Speak to you soon.